Presidency says President Muhammadu Buhari's 800 meters trek from the Eid praying ground in Dora to his home is a show of fitness to run for office in 2019, a message to his critics. And the Minister of Information, Mr. Lahi Muhammad, says President Muhammadu Buhari will win by a larger margin than they did in 2015. Many thanks for joining in, everyone. This is Politics in 11 Channels Television. I'm Shehu Kimbaloye in Lagos. Happy Eid Kabir to all our Muslim viewers from across the world. Muslims the world over celebrating Eid Kabir, a day set aside to commemorate the willingness of Prophet Ibrahim to follow Allah's command to sacrifice his son Ismail, who was later replaced with a lamb. President Muhammadu Buhari joined other Muslim faithful at the Kofa Arawa Eid ground in his hometown of Dora in Katsina State to observe the Eid al-Kabir prayers. After the prayers, the president shunned protocol and opted to trek 800 meters back home. The presidency says the trek is a show of fitness for him to run for a second term. The senior special assistant to the president of media and publicity, Mr. Shehu, said, and I quote, "I think that if people want to campaign against him, they should go do so on issues that are of significance to Nigerians. The president is fit, is healthy, is good to go," end of quote. Now, let's get perspectives. We are now being joined on the telephone by the senior special assistant to the president. Excuse me, please. On media and publicity, Madam Shehu. Thank you so much, and happy holiday celebration, Mr. Shehu, and thank you so much for joining us on the program today. The president, perhaps, is, for some people, will think that this is a show of fitness. The trek, was it intentional, or he just took it, shunning the protocol?
It was not designed. We had no idea he was going to do this. And I assure you that I'm sure that all of the security details will have panicked when he got off the vehicle and decided to walk it. That is to say that it was spontaneous. Certainly, there was nothing deliberate about it.
As it stands right now, a lot of his critics have said, especially some of those who left the party, saying he's old and perhaps not so fit to run for office. Does this mean fitness for him?
Well, I think this is why we advise that. I think that if anybody thinks they will run on the president's health and win election, they better forget it. The president, as you said, is fit, is healthy, and more than any other thing, it's a matter of, one, you got to get the support of your own people. How many of those who are claiming they want to run against the president can walk the streets in their hometowns? You know, I come from a city. The senator from my place wants to run as president for 3 years. He has not set his foot in my place. So the thing is that, look, if you have issues against the president, bring them out. The president's health mantra is excellent. It's an important lesson for young people. Let them learn from it.
As it stands right now, you heard the comment of the governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwa, and some of the things that he said and the reasons why he left the party. And the question on the table is issues of performance. You think that the president and the APC deserve to be returned to office in 2019?
Well, I have my respect for him. He has risen so rapidly, so successfully on the ranks of Nigeria's politics over so short a period of time. I think Mr. Tambuwal needs to get a hold of serious issues. And would he do what the president did this morning in his own city there? Walk the streets, all 800 meters, nearly a kilometer, and then what will be the reaction of the people? I mean, there are videos that are flying all around the place. We see the kind of things that people say against people in positions like that. So let's just say that this election will be fought on issues that the president's health would not be an issue. Certainly those who make an issue will be wasting their time.
If you're talking about issues, when the president campaigned in 2015, he did say that he's going to take 3 major issues as a pivotal to his administrations for that 4 years between 2015 and 2019. He did talk about security. He talked about fighting corruption and the economy. If you are going into this campaign for the 2019 election, which of course has been opened in the past few days now, would you say that a president can tell Nigerians that he has performed?
Yeah, well, there's absolutely no doubt about it. It's an AAA on all scores. I said, this thing we are talking about, the walk on the streets, could this have been conceived 2 years ago that any security officer would allow the president of Nigeria to expose themselves on a northern street like this without the fear of being bombed? Look, we have accomplished so much. The economy has rebounded, it's growing. You know, the war against corruption, he just gave a commitment, Farm 1 upon the return from vacation. He said, we will jail them. And I think that they better get ready. The judiciary is today on the same page with the president. They have come to terms with the fact that this problem of corruption is a national problem. It's not personal to Buhari. And they are working with the government. So let them get ready. Let them prepare their briefs. The cases will go on.
Do you hear what some of your critics are talking about? And perhaps, maybe, according to them, that some of the strength areas of the president in terms of the numbers and the figures he always had in the past elections. For example, they will tell you, and the critics have said it time and time again, that when it comes to the north-central region of the country, that he may not be able to get as much votes that he always get from that region because of some of the challenges that the country faces in that area. You think they are right?
Well, you know that not only in the North Central, well, let me tell you, in second terms all over the world are more difficult to get them from terms. But the strategy our party has deployed is, you can see that we are expanding eastwards. APC is no longer the same. Could anybody have imagined in Cross River, a small constituency in which an election was held 2 weeks ago, that APC will get nearly 50% of those votes? We never got up to the 25% requirement of the Constitution in those areas. So we are expanding. The Southeast is enthusiastic for Buhari. They are opening up the place. The South is opening up. So the thing is that we might lose a few. Assuming we do, we are gaining some more. As the Minister of Information said in your introduction, no, this president will win with a bigger margin than he did in 2015.
Malam Garba Shehu, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity. Many thanks for your time on the program, and I wish you to enjoy the rest of your celebration.